Hey folks, thank you for arriving on this hangout here. This is live, just as a matter of fact. Uh, what we're going to actually go over tonight is I'm actually going to be giving out some serious training towards the end of this entire session, and we're also going to talk about our stories, where we came from, and what we've done in this industry. So, any time of this inside of this webinar, or I could say hangout, there should be a questions box right below this thing here. Please hold all of your questions until the end. But if you want to say something and you feel lifted to say something about anything that we're covering right now, just pop it into the box. Okay. Try to be respectful. Just don't be disrespectful on here, and we won't have to kick anybody out the room or any of that kind of stuff. So, um, me myself, some of you probably never seen me before or heard of me, or just you probably seen my sales video and seen the stuff that I've been able to do, the income I've made. But I just want to introduce some of the people here on the panel. I have Davian here all the way to my left. Then I have Kimberly that's right next to him. And I also have Mr. LG right next to him with the cowboy hat on. Then we have Terrence that's right next to me. And so I'm just going to go through. I'm going to tell you guys, what I've gone through, some of the struggles I've gone through, because this stuff is very important. I thought we had another person on. She got skipped off. Whatever. Anyways, uh, I just want to tell you about what I've actually gone through here online, because it's like really important to your success here online, and I will get into some real strategic stuff here as everybody else will go on here. Okay, real quick, I'm 29 years old. I've been doing internet marketing for the past 6 years online. It's getting ready to be 7 here, just in the next couple of months. I've been full-time online for almost 3 years. So when I hit my 7th year, it'll be 3 years consecutively online without having to have a job or any type of side gigs or anything. I've just been doing this consistently for 3 years straight. Long story short, with that, what happened to me was just about 3 years ago, I got fired from my job. I used to be a forklift driver, so I used to drive in and out of trailers all day long. Basically, I was the guy unloading trucks all day, taking freight and now moving across the warehouse. They call me a LTO, which is a lift truck operator. Before that, I used to be a truck driver, so I used to drive 48 states, just delivering freight anywhere. I moved up in that company as well, and I became a trainer. So I was actually training. It's like the most nerve-wracking job. I might as well be out there in Iraq getting shot at, because there's times where my students wouldn't listen to me, and I had to go to sleep for the night. In those kind of trucks, they have like these bunks, and you can go back there and go lay down for a while, right, or go lay down for the night. And the thing about it is that you got to be conscious of what that person is doing. If somebody's taking the night shift and you're sleeping at night, he could just run off the cliff and you wouldn't even know it. That's it, the rest of your life, right? So like, it was a very stressful job that I was doing there, but like eventually I quit the over the road stuff, and I got into warehouse industry. And just about 3 years ago, I got fired from my job, and I wouldn't say that I was happy that I got fired at the moment, because I only had about $100 in the bank at the time of being fired, and my next paycheck and my very last paycheck was coming a week from that point. So I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I don't know if you're probably living paycheck to paycheck right now, but that's exactly what I was doing when I was working that job, because I felt like yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and click on my screen. I felt like my job was secure. I felt like you know that was something I was gonna be doing for the rest of my life, and it wasn't. And so many of you are probably in these positions right now that you think that your job is something that you're gonna be doing for the rest of your life, and it really isn't. And me being offline, and marketing online, and not having to work a job at times, in the beginning was nerve-wracking, because getting down to your last few $100s, and you have a family to feed and all that kind of stuff. You're worried about what you're going to do. But I took a leap of faith. Okay, I took a leap of faith. I invested into a company, and I ended up turning the income that I invested into that company into $14,000 within 30 days. And that's kind of like my story on how I stayed in the game. That money lasted me for 3 years. You know, I found my way around the internet. I invested in myself. I invested into mentors. I bought many programs, and I just learned from a bunch of people. But the one thing that I did not do is I did not give up on myself, and I didn't give up on my dream. Some of us right now have dreams that we sometimes we think is impossible, right? There's people in our lives that are negative. We're hanging around negative people, and they're influencing us to do things that we really don't want to do. You know, right now you really want to, to make a significant amount of money online. That's the reason why you're here right now, because you want to learn from people that are successful, 6 and 7 figure marketers that are already doing what you want to do. You know, you want to learn from those type of people. And so what we're doing right now is we're developing a community of people that are actually in that transition. You know, a lot of people are already at the 6 and 7 figure marks, but we're also taking people, complete newbies, people that have never had any success online, period, and we're taking them to the next level. We're helping them, basically giving them a hand up, not a handout. You know, there's I say that because a lot of people you like to baby people, and that's not the way to go. You gotta show people, you gotta give people instructions and let them follow it. Let them stumble for a little bit. You know, you're still right there. You know, in the peripheral vision, you're still looking out for them. But the thing about it is, if you guys if you don't ever take any action, if you don't ever do anything whatsoever, to go towards your dreams, you'll just be sitting there with that program. You'll be sitting there not doing anything, period. So by having a community, by having people around you that are positive, that are moving in the same direction, you're going to start to become positive. You're going to start to do the things that you always wanted to do. You're going to start to move towards your goals a whole lot quicker because you have positive influence. You have people moving with you on that same exact journey. So would you agree, if you're hanging out with a bunch of drug dealers doing the same thing, they have that type of influence, and you hang around them for a long period of time, then don't you think that those kind of things would rub off on you? It just, it all depends on what type of people you hang out with, right? Do you want to head in that direction? Just ask yourself that. The people that you're listening to right now saying that this thing is a scam and that thing's a scam, are they where you want to be? Have they accomplished the things that you want to accomplish? You gotta really think about who you're listening to. And so, I wanna kind of pass the mic over to Terrence here. Hopefully his mic is working right now. Can you hear us?
All right, can you hear me?
Yeah.
I have myself on mute. Make sure. I wonder, can everybody out there see me, or who the screen is focused on? But definitely glad to be on the line with each and every single one of you guys. If you guys are tuning in and you've never seen any of these people before, you're what I like to call a person who's just stepped into miracle territory. All right, you were no different than when David stepped onto the battlefield and discovered Goliath was there. All right, you're no different than that. And you see, David, when he woke up that morning, David didn't wake up saying, "Today's the day I'm going to slay Goliath and I'm going to inherit the richest kingdom on the planet right now. I'm going to be able to step into my dream life and be able to own it." That's not what David thought when he woke up. When David woke up, he had to take care of the sheep. He had a slingshot, and if a message needed to be relayed, then that's what he had to do. And he got up to take care of the sheep. All right. So whatever you do that doesn't seem that it's worth that much, that it's not that important, that your contribution isn't that serious, guess what? Taking care of the sheep is pretty much the same thing. And David woke up to do what he always does, not that serious. But he was told that he had to deliver a message. So he shows up on a battlefield. And where he got to the battlefield, and what he saw the rest of the kingdom, 2 kingdoms there, and nobody taking any action. And most of you guys are on the fence. So you say, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know what I want to be. I don't know if this is for me. You're those people who are on that battlefield. You're not taking any action. And guess what? If David did not take any action, the king and every other authority would have been slaves the same way he would have been. And David said, you know what? I know my worth. I know my value, and I'm worth a lot more than a life of servitude and bondage, and being told what time to wake up, being told what time to go to sleep, being told what time I need to be hungry, what time I need to be unhungry, what time I need to relieve myself, what time I need to no longer have the urge to relieve myself. All right? David said, I didn't want that type of life. And so he stepped up, and he wasn't a highly trained soldier. He didn't have swords and all these weapons. He had a slingshot. That was his toy. That was his, I'm having to save the world with your Xbox controller, because that's the equivalent of what happened that day for David on that battlefield. All right. And so what happened was is he pressed that same button he always presses on that slingshot, and he inherited a kingdom. And so just because you don't have control today doesn't mean you have to spend your entire life like that. All right. You know, for me, how did my journey start? I don't know if you guys can relate to this, but oftentimes children will ask this question. They said, what happens when you die? And they respond to that question, you know? And everybody has different answers they respond to. And I'm like, so when you die, you no longer exist, will you not be remembered? My mom was like, no, your friends and family will remember you. And my next thought was, well, when they die, it was like none of us ever lived, because everybody who remembered me died too, right? And so my biggest fear in life as a child was, how can I prove I lived? How can I prove I lived? And the only way to prove I lived is if I'm remembered. And so I fell in love with history in school. And it wasn't about all the events. I wanted to know what type of activities it took to be remembered. And I'm going to tell you, if you're on this battlefield and you're just standing there, you're not taking any action, nobody remembers the name of anybody else in that story. And there were thousands of people on the battlefield. When you're ready to be remembered, we're ready to help. I don't care where you are. I don't care where you want to get to. I'm going to show you the road that's going to get you to the road of your dreams and your destiny. But all you have to be willing to do is come to the battlefield and bring your slingshot. And that slingshot I like to call how? Honesty, open-minded, and willing. If you're honest with yourself and you're honest with me, I can help you. If you're open to taking suggestions, because if everything you're doing is comfortable, that means nothing's changing. So you have to be open-minded and willing to step into uncomfortability, because you're probably not comfortable if you're listening to me right now anyway. And then you have to be willing to follow that advice. And as you're willing to do things you've never done before, you're going to get the results and type of life that you've never had before. I'll pass it back to you, sir.
Awesome, man. I think the mic's on fire right now. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. You always pump me up, man. Like I said before on the last hangout, I was like, man, we gotta have this man on every single hangout, because he'll set the trail, and he'll get everybody else pumped up. And I know you guys feel the energy that came off of Terrence when he was out here speaking. So anybody, I know there's anybody want to follow that act? Yeah, I'll just go on down the line. Here you go. So yeah, this is LG. We call him the Internet Cowboy.
What's going on, folks? LG, the Internet Cowboy. Hey, listen, I want to talk about what happens when you're on the other side of after you get what you want. Okay, because when I started off internet marketing, I made no money. That's where a lot of us start. That's why there's the importance of getting with someone who is already making money so they can show you how. Because I did not do it that way. I jumped in, typed make money online, bought lots of courses, bought lots of training things. I tried making the ugliest websites. Luckily for me, I actually had a $90,000 a year job. I was an Army veteran. I was a GS-13 with Homeland Security. So luckily, I had the money to spend on those type of things. Most people are not in that position where they can just shell out thousands and thousands of dollars trying to learn something. And the reason I wanted to do that is because what I found out at $90K a year, it's actually not a lot of money. People think the 90Ks and the 100Ks are a lot of money. It's not a lot of money. You're in a higher tax bracket. They're taking most of your money. You're working, 40 plus hours a week. And it's just crazy. You have no time to actually live your life. So started looking at ways to make money online. First 3 years, I made no money online because I never looked for a coach. I never sought out successful people. You know, I'm an only child. I figure, you know, I've got this far on my own. I can do this by myself. I'll just go. I'll just buy these programs. I'll just do this. Folks, that's the wrong way to go about it. You definitely have to get with people who are already making it happen. I tell people that all the time. Ask those who are doing it how it's done. In the same breath, ignore those people who aren't doing it. The people who tell you things are a scam, the people who say leave me alone with that pyramid stuff, they are not living the lifestyle that you want. They're not even living a part of it. Listening to them and taking their advice will keep you on the path that they are. That 9 to 5 that's never going to go anywhere. They're going to retire and still be making less money than they made when they were working the day-to-day shift. Okay? So speaking from the other side, man, you guys follow some training, follow people who are actually making it happen. Todd's wonderful. I met him along my journey. I had a level of success, met up with Todd, went to another level of success, and I'm really not the flashy type. The stuff I want to tell you guys about is waking up and not having to go to work that day. Like that for me is the most beautiful feeling. Every single day I wake up and I wake up happy because I wake up and I do not have to go to work. The activities that I do are about generating more income because I want to just keep climbing and climbing and climbing. But the fact is I wake up and my day is actually mine. If I want to spend time with my children, I can do so. If I want to just take a drive, I can do so. I want to go wherever I want to eat for lunch, I can do so. I can afford the lunch. I can afford not to, you know, hit a 9 to 5 every day. That's beauty right there. So it's not about the cars and the houses and thousands of dollars in your bank account. As long as you have more money coming in than your bills every single month, you have freedom. And it is a beautiful place to be, and it is worth everything that you have to go through to get there. Because it's not going to be easy. You're learning something, and I'm sure we all have learned things in our life and know that when you learn something new, there's going to be some obstacles, there's going to be some hurdles. I'm just here to tell you it's worth it. It is absolutely worth it, and you will remember those days. I remember the days when I was at that government job, and I was like, man, all I want to do is make money from home. That's all I want to do. It's like there was nothing wrong with my job other than I really didn't have the type of money and the type of time I wanted, but it's like I just wanted to make money from home. And speaking from that place, it's a beautiful place to be. I make money online. You connect with other wonderful people who are making money online, and it's nothing like a circle of friends being with like-minded individuals. This is where you want to be. You being on this webinar lets me know that this is where you want to be, that you want some of the things that we're living and some of the things you've probably seen other people living. You could not be in a better place. I mean, you just could not be in a better place. I wish years ago when I started that I had met Todd or I met other individuals like Todd to be able to network and mastermind with people who are already making it happen. All right? That's my 2 cents, guys.
Hey, thanks, Lennon, man. Boy, I was going to skip over because I know Kim King's, she has to go in like 18 minutes. So we're gonna skip over, go to her, and then we're gonna go right back to Miss Tilly.
Okay, good deal. Can you
Nope,
guys hear
sorry.
me? No?
Nope. Yeah, now I can. Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna make this really brief. I'm just happy to be here tonight. I'm glad that Todd, you know, we were talking early. We stayed on the phone like how long? Like forever. But we always do. You know, Todd is such an amazing person, and man, he was the first person that I kind of really sought after when I first got online. I was just rolling all over the place. I saw him having so much results, right? And I was just like, I'm gonna send him a message. I don't know if he's gonna respond because he's like this guru. So let me send him a message because I think I'm cute and I think he might respond to me. So anyway. He did respond, and he was just so helping. You know, he showed me everything from how to make videos, how to max out my friend requests, and this was like 3 or 4 years ago. So today, you know, and we've always stayed in contact, but this system, this wonderful system of making money online has connected us again, you guys. And I just want to let you know firsthand that what you have in your hands, this may not be something that you dream of doing. You understand? And what network marketing for me is, it's just a vehicle to get me to where I want to be in life and to get me to the next journey. You understand? So it's just a vehicle that I'm using to fund my dreams and goals because I want to open up a school for kids. So it's not like you have to say, oh, that's not what I want to do with my life. No, but it allows you the freedom to be able to venture out in other things that you may want to do that your job just doesn't allow you, because you're at work from 9 to 5, 8 to 5, or whatever the case may be, all day. So you don't have time to go and do the research that you need. But, with internet marketing, it's a little bit of a learning curve. But when you connect with other individuals that's already hit, the loopholes and done been all through them, spent thousands and thousands of dollars on program software, looking for the secret sauce. When you have connections with individuals that done all that, then you can kind of get to your goal and get to the money a little bit faster. And that's what you have here, you guys. We've been, I'm looking through the panel here. I've seen Kimberly Tilly and a lot of different other things, and a lot of other people. We've been there and done that for you. You understand? This is not hype. This is just facts. We know what we're doing. We know what we have here, and we're just here to share it with you. The holidays are coming up. I mean, everybody needs extra income. So, my advice to you is just plug in with somebody and sit tight and listen to the information that everybody here has to say, because they know what they're talking about, and we have what you guys want. You guys, you just have to be willing to step over and believe in yourself. And again, my name is Kim King, and I look forward to all of you guys' success, because you deserve it. And I just want to thank you so much for having me out, Todd.
No problem. No problem. Thank you. Thank you again for sharing all that info with us. We're gonna make things happen over the next couple of months. We're getting ready to go into hyperdrive here very, very, very quickly. Next person I want to bring on is Kimberly Tilly. We just recently started working together. And actually, in this company that I'm about to explain here in the next couple of minutes. So yeah, now now we're working together. Now she's on the panel. She's going to tell you what she's gone through and what she's done in the company, because she's actually been in longer than I have.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So where do I start? Well, I'm a single mom that pretty much I wanted to stay at home and raise my son. I had a very good career in the medical field before I got pregnant, making great money, jet setter, traveled, did all that stuff, but then got pregnant at 35 and decided I don't want to go back to work. I want to stay home and raise my son. And I was alone, and I was just thinking, what am I going to do? How am I going to figure out how to stay home, take care of my son, and still make money? So I found out about network marketing, and I started offline and built a big downline offline, but realized that I wanted more time freedom. I had the big money, but I wanted the time freedom. So I went online, and trust me, guys, when I first came online, I didn't even know what copy paste meant. So I've been online for a little over 2 years. And so with that, I didn't have a lot of technical skills. I bought every product that launched, every guru, everything that was coming out, every event. I made it to every event, because I knew that if I surrounded myself with people that had that success, I could learn from them. But I had to get to those events in order to build those relationships. And for me, that's where a lot of my success came from, was by surrounding myself with people that had already had success. And then I applied it to video, because I didn't, like I said, I didn't have a lot of technical skills. So I said, anybody can make a video, put it on YouTube, and then share it. And at that point, I was with a blogging platform company, and that's what I used to do. I used to put it in my blog and share my videos everywhere, and then I'd go to events and everybody knew me, and it's like, okay, there's definitely something to this. And that's how I built up my career, is through video marketing and the internet. And I can tell you guys, there's no other feeling like it. And not only am I living the life that I want to live, I'm teaching my son that there's a different way. He's like, I don't want to be regular like everybody else. He said to me the other night when I was putting him to bed, he said, Mom, we're all born. Most people do the same things. He said, we're born, we go to school, we get married, or we go to college, we get married, we have kids, then we get old, we retire, and then we die. And I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's like, I don't want to do that. I want to be different. And I want to do something different with my life because I believe I was put on this earth to be somebody special. So from him going to all the events with me and seeing what I do, I'm teaching another generation that there's something else out there. You don't have to believe that there is only a job. There's only the 9 to 5. And trust me, guys, I was making good money, but it wasn't what I wanted. I wanted the freedom. And that's what this industry gives you, is the freedom. And I was also in a really bad car accident. So for me to go back to work, it would have been difficult for me to do because I was injured. So now what my goal is to reach out to people that are out there that are stuck at home, that believe that they don't have a purpose, they have nothing to offer, and be able to show them a way to create money online, teach other people, and share that with the world. Because if you have a mentor, and Todd has mentored me, I mean, I've been in other programs that he's developed and systems, and I've watched him. And when he came into this, I was like, okay, this is going to be a no-brainer. We're just going to help so many people because that is Todd's heart. And when you are around people that have the same vision as you, like Todd was saying, that community, you want to just get in there and hold on and listen to what he's saying because he's been there, done that. He knows, he picks up on things so quickly, and he won't lead you down the wrong path. And he's created a system that's going to make it so much easier so you don't need to know the tech stuff. Todd pretty much has it laid out for you step by step. So, guys, with that being said, I would definitely get in touch with Todd or whoever invited you on the panel to this hangout tonight and connect, because it will change your life. I know it's changed mine.
And they don't even have to do that. I made it so simple that all they got to do is click the button right below the video and just get in.
Exactly.
At any time that, because I'm getting ready to explain to you guys what we're doing and why we're here, and obviously why we're making money. Okay, I'm gonna actually show my screen so you can see all the proof. Because I believe in being transparent with you guys and letting you guys know, exactly what do we have in place, how much money have I made, all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna show you that stuff here because I think that's very important. But more importantly, if any time in this hangout right now you feel compelled to actually get on board the team, don't hesitate, just get in. Right now it's really simple. It's a button right below the video. Just get in and make it happen. But we're going to go into full details exactly what that's about, and you're going to have a chance to actually ask questions. If you have any type of questions of what the company's about, how can you make money, how can I help you build your downline today, or actually tomorrow, or maybe this Wednesday. Whenever I feel like I want to actually help you out, I can do that with the ability of what we have here. So, but I want to actually pass over the mic to Davian, who's actually on the last one, all the way at the end over here. If you want to come out and speak, but if you don't want to, just let me know. Yeah, I think your mic's not working. No, it's not working. Well, just come on and interrupt us when we we'll pass the mic on over to Mr. Leonidas.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Hey, thanks, Todd. Hey, I'm gonna keep this quick, man. I got a really bad toothache, but man, I don't know how many ways to really put it into words, man. First off, Terrence said something earlier that really resonated with me when he said that you only lived by how you remember it, and I'm glad that you brought that up because that's something that it's been with me for a long time, especially from my military service and all that. And it's one of those things. I'm a musician by trade, so I look at people that have created music that to last the decades. You know what I mean? When you listen to like the Michael Jacksons and the Al Greens and some of the really powerful, impactful records that 30 years ago they were slamming, they were jamming, and today they still slamming and jamming. I pride myself on figuring out how do I help others, not just myself. How do I help others be able to create an income that lasts? And that's something that that I discovered with Todd over a year and a half ago. I mean, I met Todd through a Google Hangout just like this from another opportunity that he was in. And I saw this dude just putting people in the system like crack, man. This dude was just every 10 minutes, it was just, hey, here's a new sign up, here's a new sign up. And I'm like, who is this dude? Like, what's he doing? And I mean, around the time I was just getting started on the internet, so I was looking for somebody that wasn't like a multi-millionaire that I couldn't reach, but somebody that was like having that good 5 to 6 figure income level where I could actually send him a message, reach out to him, be like, yo, dude, like, what are you doing? How are you doing this? And I actually got to meet up with Todd and Kimberly at an internet event about a year and a half ago, and that's when it changed my whole thought process on the internet. And like, this is real people. We're not just stage actors that are here in front of green screens and all that kind of stuff. Like, these are real human beings that, like, I actually sat down with Todd a year ago in Denver, as a matter of fact, and I mean, he showed me his entire AWeber back office and the thousands of leads that he's got. He showed me the hundreds of thousands of dollars that he's made. And I mean, I'm not saying that to brag or to blow his head up or nothing, but I'm just saying that to show that he's a real transparent person. And for a long time, I wouldn't say a long time, for more like a year, I've watched him and I've been looking for opportunities to be able to work with him. And I mean, he knows a lot of stuff that's been going on with me. So a couple of weeks ago, man, we were doing some coaching, and I think he was doing this like top secret ninjas or something. He was just setting this up, and he just, yo, here's this new opportunity. I mean, I didn't even know what it was. I just said, whatever you're doing, dude, I'm in it. I know you're going to create 6 figures, and if you create 6, I'm creating 6, and we're going to help other people create it. We're going to blow this thing out the water. And I mean, the results are there, man. I've never seen, matter of fact, this is a golden opportunity. It's the Q4 of 2014. A lot of people started out this year with a lot of big goals, and you may or may not have already put yourself in a position to be able to accomplish them goals. And you've got, the last quarter right now to be able to put the last bit of energy into to Tom Brady, that bad boy, to get it down inside the 5 and really get it across that goal line. You know what I'm saying? The only excuse right now is you just opening up your wallet, pulling out your credit card. If you got paid, just go ahead and get started, because the decision you make right now is going to determine the Christmas that you have. It's going to determine the New Year's that you have. It's going to determine the next birthday that you have. It's going to determine whether or not, like my man Lyndon was saying, man, hey, thanks for your service, dude. I'm old school military. I didn't like being in the military for such a long period of time. I like you said, not having to go to work. I like that. I like not having to get up and go do something that somebody else tells me to do. You know what I mean? I like being able to, I'll probably be up till 2 or 3 in the morning, and I'll just roll over, pull my laptop up, and we'll still be working, and I'll still be making money, and I can sleep till noon tomorrow, and I don't have to answer to nobody. You know what I mean? I've never seen a time in history where it's been so easy to be able to. I mean, literally, I'm in Florida, Todd somewhere else, everybody here somewhere at some other location. We're not all in a secret room. We're in all different places in the world right now. We're able to sit and help each other make money, coach, lift each other up, team build. Give feedback, just give value to each other to help each other grow. And that's part of the reason why the system that Todd has designed, this opportunity, which is phenomenal by itself, not to mention all that, Terrence and Lyndon and Kimberly and Kim, and we're all putting into this thing, the energy and the collective effort that's going to raise. It's kind of like, when water comes together, it raises everything that's above it, right? And that's the same thing that's going to happen. And we're all just going to come together and we're going to raise each other up because of the structure, because of who we are, because of the people that are on the panel that are not on the team yet, that don't even know that they're going to be a part of such an awesome organization. So, I mean, if you're sitting here wondering, like, what is this all about? What's going on? I mean, it's one small fee. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing crazy. We're not asking you to sign your life away, not asking you to chop your toes off or go sell an eyelid or nothing. You just literally, there's a little link below the video. Just click it. I mean, what's the worst that can happen? You make some money, or you lose a small payment. I mean, you're probably going to spend it on a pack of cigarettes or beer, or just gas driving around or something. Might as well put it into something that's going to put some money coming back into your bank account for the holidays versus just sucking everything out, so you don't have that big credit card bill come 1st of January. And, you know, you be smiling all the way to the bank with the big checks versus, you know, the big bills. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I'm doing, man. Just get in, man. It's going. I'm excited. This last quarter is going to be huge, man. I'm pumped up. FTBS, just get money. That's my motto right there. Just get money.
Hey, we're gonna have some shirts coming out here soon, so we're gonna be repping those everywhere. So, hey, Davian, you think is your
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, okay, cool.
You can hear me now?
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, hello everybody. My name is Davian Frazier. Been in this industry for about 5 years now. Been full time working at home for about 2 years. Actually, how I stumbled across this amazing industry was because I was working at Pizza Hut. I was the delivery driver, and I was looking. Sorry, my little boy. This live. We're working at home, as you can see. I was actually working at Pizza Hut, delivery driver, and what happened was my car actually messed up. My transmission messed up in my car. So I went back to the manager and I said, my transmission just went out, so I can't drive for y'all right now. Can y'all actually fix my car? And she said, oh no, baby, I'm sorry. So right then and there, I actually I said, you know what, this job, they don't care about me or whatever. So I went online looking for another job or whatever, and what I thought was another job was actually was MLM or whatever. So that's how I actually got introduced to this industry, and I thank God every day, you know, for that happening, you know, for my transmission to go out, because I probably would have been one of those type of people, you know, that been like, if somebody came to me with this opportunity right now, I'd probably been like, nah, because I would have been in a position where I've been making already good money or whatever, because I was actually about to get a insurance job, started me off about $60,000 a year or whatever. So I would have been comfortable just with that or whatever. So I'm definitely thankful, you know, like I said, to be introduced to this industry, and whoever invited you on this hangout, definitely thank them for inviting you on here, guys, because I'm telling you, this industry can actually change your life, change your family life. And I mean, the reason why I'm actually doing this and going so hard is because I have a why. You know, my why is to break the shackles off my family feet, and just break that poverty curse, guys. Because I mean, you've been taught, I've been taught, go to school, make good grades, and get a good job. But I mean, you know, the reason why you're on this hangout is because you're looking for something different, because that plan hasn't worked. You know, so guys, I'm just excited. Every day I wake up, you know, I thank God for waking me up, and thank Him because I'm able to change so many lives because of this industry, guys. So I don't want to go on and on and on. I can go on all day, guys, but definitely everybody on this panel has integrity. So I mean, if you're looking for the right leadership, you're definitely in the right place. You know, everything rises and falls on leadership, guys. So I mean, like I said, I'm Davian Frazier. That's my story.
Kaboom. We are. Look, all right. Yeah, I want to say, first of all, I want to say thanks for everybody coming out here and basically telling their story and letting people know that we are real people. And, you know, now I want to basically get into exactly what we're talking about. What business opportunity are we actually marketing, and what is the marketing system that I put together? How does it work? How do we make money with it? How is it going to help you and your team, and, you know, basically newbies over the hurdle to actually get on board and start marketing instead of worrying about all these type of technical issues, setting up websites, setting up follow-up sequences, trying to write emails, you know, all that kind of stuff. I take care of all the easy stuff, all the hard stuff for you, and I make it stupid simple. Like, look, copy this and paste it over there, and you can make some money. That's how simple I make. You may not understand the entire process right away, but as time goes on, I will explain it to you and break it down, and you'll know over time. But you know, the thing, what I call it is basically learning while you're earning. even though I know exactly what you need to do to be successful here, by you copying and pasting my instructions, you can actually get some results. You may not know exactly how you got the result, but over time you'll learn how you got the result. Oh, that's the so and so came from this email that I sent to my list, and they got onto a Hangout and they decided to get in because the opportunity made sense. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the presentation side. I'm going to show my screen so you can see exactly what's going on here. This time I want to make sure that you guys see my screen, because last time when I did this, people couldn't see my screen. They were inside my inbox hollering and yelling. And, man, could you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
All right, cool. People that are inside of this room right here, there is a questions box right underneath this video, the one that you're on right now, the Hangout. So go ahead and you can type in this box here. Just make sure you go ahead and sign into this box. It's like you can sign in with your Twitter, or if you have a live fire account, then you can actually sign in there. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and go into what I wanted to share with you guys. I actually had a part of a presentation put together because it's actually inside the sales video. This is part of the sales video that you guys are getting anyways. But anyhow, as you can see here, the name of the opportunity that we are marketing right now is called RE. Okay, RE is RE is actually willing to pay people like you. Okay, referring people to their services, which I'll get in here in a second, exactly what RE is about. But they're willing to pay us $37.50 per referral. Okay, they're also willing to pay us $12.50 residual. Okay, everybody loves residual income. If you step away from the computer, you can actually generate some income. You know, if that makes sense, you know, just go ahead and type yes in the chat underneath this video. That makes sense. Having a residual income and also having direct sales. Now, the great thing about this is that you can get paid 7 days from the point of making the sale. That's powerful. The company will actually send you a debit card that you can use where they're going to load the money on. So just imagine yourself making a sale today or tomorrow, or using our services or our system to help you to make your first sale or your second sale, and then next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, you're going to have some income right there on your card, the debit card that they give you. You can swipe that card at any restaurant, anywhere. It's a Visa card, right? You can do whatever you feel like doing with it. So, like, my system is going to help you to generate those $37.50 sales and also make those $12.50 residuals. But the second thing that it's going to do, which is the most massive thing that it can help you to do, is to help you to get a matching check bonus, because of your referrals can actually make sales. So say, for example, that I brought Kim on board. I made a $37.50 per referral, and then I also made $12.50 residual, right? So I'm going to see that money next week, Monday, on my card. The next thing is I'm going to teach Kim to do the exact same thing that I did. You know, I'm going to teach her how to use the system to get, you know, basically make some sales with the system. So she starts generating income. She's getting sales daily. I get a 50% matching bonus check from what she's making. If Kim makes $100, I get $50. If she makes $1,000, I get $500 for actually referring her to the system. The great thing is that you don't have to train Kim. I don't have to train Kim, because I have a done-for-you training area for your entire team, anybody that you bring on and anybody that they bring on. Instead of worrying about them getting to a presentation like this, which we do almost every day to help our team grow and to get momentum, to pump people up, to get them excited, they have a members area with the training right there in the back-end office. Remember about that culture that we was talking about, where you have a community of people moving in the right direction? We have our own private Facebook group where you're going to be able to gain access inside of there, which we call our mastermind. Being surrounded by positive people, you can move in a positive direction. Surround yourself with negative people, you move in a negative direction, right? So the great thing about this, like, this is like, you know, to a lot of people, this does impress them, and I will show you the proof here. I'll show you my income, how many people I put in. By the way, I've only been marketing this opportunity for 13 days. As of right now, actually 12 days, I've been marketing this opportunity. And you're going to see what I've been able to do with this, and more importantly, what the system has done for me, okay? Another thing is that this is the thing that's huge. You're not in this alone, because the way that the company is structured, is all I needed was 3 people to start building my business. Everybody else that I recruit, and I recruit massively. I could put 100, 200 people in a month like it's nothing. But the great thing about this opportunity is it allows me to use my gift of sponsoring people, to uplifting people, and getting people to take action right now to help you to build your downline, to help you to build a residual, to a passive income. This is what I call a passive income because it's not based on what you do. And if you step away, if you build this right and you step away, it can actually give you passive income as the months go on. So what you're looking at right now is bonuses. And these bonuses are, yes, they are a one-time bonus. But when your team reaches 50, not you, not your personal sales whatsoever, but your team reaches 50 people, you are going to get a $2,500 bonus check. Okay? That's not super bucks. That's not play money, monopoly money. It's real a real $2,500 in cash. Well, not in cash, but they're going to give you a check for $2,500. When your team reaches 100 reps, you're going to get $5,000 check. When your team reaches 150, you're going to get a $7,500 check. And all these little silhouettes here in the way, but it's $7,500 that you're going to get for a team of 150. If you know me personally, and I recruit and I bring people in at 5 and 10 and sometimes as much as 10 people a day, where are they going to go? They're not going to be going up under. They're going to be going up under me, but more importantly, they're going to be going up under you, and I'm going to help you to build your downline because of my gift. And not only that, you're going to have the gift of using my system to help you to grow your team. So they're going to be plugging into the same trainings. They're going to have somebody just like me that's going to help them to close their leads, just like on a sales webinar that we're on right now. Also, when your team reaches 500 people on your team total, you're going to get a $25,000 check. When you get to 2,000 members on your team, you're going to get a $100,000 check. What really impressed me is once my downline reaches 5,000 members, you're going to get a $250,000 check. And right now, they're working on $1 million check. So I've only been in, like I said again, I've only been in for 12 days. I just recently, over the past 5 days, I've worked on building this entire system that you're getting ready to see here on the screen. But it took me 5 days to build the system, so I had to take time out to build it. But in the course of that time, I believe I brought in something like 49 people in the opportunity, even with helping teammates out, answering questions, doing support stuff, hiring new people, setting up the system, doing a presentation, which took me literally 72 hours to create. Here's the thing. This is what really attracted me to the opportunity. And some of you asking, what is this opportunity about? And just to simplify it so you understand, what it's really about. And basically, it's is short for relationship energy. And if anybody on this panel that knows more about this than me, you can go ahead and interrupt me and explain more about these products that they have here. But from my understanding, they can help people really save money on their energy bill. Okay. They can also help you on your travels. If you want to book, if you want to look like a boss, if you want to look like somebody that some people say baller, you can use their services. They can actually basically map out your entire travel for you. You call them up and say, look, I want to go here, set me up, right? So they can set up your flight, they can set up your car rental, they can set up your hotel, they can do everything that you need to get you from point A to point B and look like a boss without having the headache of trying to set everything up for yourself. So you get discounts on a lot of that stuff, like the cruise lines, different cruise lines that they have. I know, for example, they use the Carnival Cruise Line. They're not just cruising around in the Caribbean. I've seen cruise lines that they have that are actually out in Europe. Okay, so it's a wide range of places that you can actually choose from when using the travel portion of the membership. So all this is like wrapped under one umbrella. People, another thing about it is that people can get small business loans through them, so they actually have their own lenders that are in contact with, and you can actually get business loans through them. The great thing, the crazy thing about this company is, in most companies that you join, you don't get commissions for any of the people that you bring on board that they want to take advantage of any of the membership stuff back in the back end office. This company will actually pay you commissions for people actually using their membership. So if they decide that they want to do the travel thing, they want to go and book this cruise and whatnot, you're going to get a portion of that. If they decide that they want to get a loan to get approved and they start getting some money from that, you're going to get actually a portion of that, like a commission for actually referring them. Okay. From my understanding, somebody wanted to say something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you know how to break it down.
Definitely glad to be on the line with you guys. Now, a couple things I definitely want to touch on, and these are the important things, because a lot of you guys watching this, and I've ran into this, and I've had people that they've said something to me about this. They said, well, there's already energy companies out there. What makes you guys any different? All right. You know, like I'm not gonna say any names of any companies. But one of the things that separates this from all the rest of them, all right, there's a couple really well-known companies. They manufacture their energy, so whatever their rate is, their rate is. So if you talk to somebody, you call your uncle, and you say, hey, uncle, I know you pay your energy bill every month, so I don't have to ask you if you have a need for the product. You love me, you'll support me. Will you switch your energy to me? Like, I really need the $50 because I'm $50 away from my alternator being fixed, so I can be able to get the kids to school, or I can continue to get, to work, because let's be honest, most of you guys seeing this aren't in a position to work this thing full time. I don't care how much time you've been in, but you call your uncle, and your uncle says, yeah, sure, no problem. Your uncle goes to sign up, but your company's energy rates are not lower than what he currently has. You're at a loss. Why? Because your energy is coming from your company. Your company manufactures the energy, so whatever their rate is whatever their rate is. That's all they can afford to do. The difference between us and the rest of them is we do not manufacture energy. We're not an energy company. We are a broker. See, when we acquire a commercial deal, we collect that commercial deal and we send that deal out to the suppliers locally. So those commercial suppliers are bidding for the lowest price for that deal. So when the rest of the energy companies can't get any lower, it doesn't matter, because there's always an energy company willing to go lower because they want these accounts, because energy is big business. And when you're a broker, you can walk in to any place and you can look them in the eye with confidence and say, I can almost 100% guarantee that I can lower your monthly overhead because companies want your services. It's not my company who wants it. We're finding that company that's going to get you the best rate. And that separates us from everything else. Let's talk about the travel real quick while we're on here. There's a lot of other companies, a lot of very popular companies. Again, I'm not going to mention any names. I signed up in the company and I was very disappointed that, they're very popular. Everybody's talking about the travel. I got hooked on the travel. And the thing about the travel is none of their stuff included the actual travel. That's the biggest part of a trip. If you offer me a dream vacation, I have to pay for any part of it. I would rather not have to pay for the travel. I'd rather pay for things on the vacation than the travel. It's not really a dream vacation if I still have to figure out how to get there. Right? That just doesn't make sense. And that separates us from a lot of these other companies out there. There's a lot of hype out there in the industry. Again, do we create and supply these travel services? No, we're a broker company. And think Expedia, think Priceline. They don't create these deals, but they find the people who are putting these deals together who are always willing to offer you a better deal on whatever travel companies are offering. Because again, whatever their price is what their price is. And 9 out of 10 times we are doing better on our travel deals than Expedia and Priceline is. So again, the competition. People look at this. If you're looking at this, you're like, well, I'm not that excited about energy. I'm not that excited about travel. Don't be excited about it. Guess what? We're not that excited about it either. We're excited about being a broker, and it doesn't matter what product or service we have. We're all about taking advantage of competition. There's a need for the people have in the marketplace. There's companies who want more customers. Who's willing to offer customers the best deal? That's how we get it. The same thing with the business funding. The banks aren't that nice to businesses right now on funding. And the last time I checked, I believe we're at an 86% approval rate. Do you understand that the biggest requirement is that this company has been in business for 365 days? All those hurdles at the banks, the months before they even find out if they qualify or not? No. With all of these services, I'm telling you, 24 to 72 hours on average response time, people are finding out what's happening with their energy, what's happening with their trip, and are they getting approved so they can take their business to the next level. And let's be real, this day and age, it's not very nice to small business owners. But within 72 hours, a lot of these big people who are getting approved for loans, they're finding out that they can even afford to stay in business. So this is not an energy company, it's not a travel company, it's not a loan company. This is a game changer in which we are changing people's lives, taking advantage of the competition that already exists. And nobody can duplicate what we're doing. Nobody can outdo what we're doing because we're not doing it. We're just supplying the demand. Pass it back to you, Todd.
Boom. We blew up the mic. It's on fire again. Ow. All right, hold up. Let me go ahead and sign in. I'm going to go ahead and sign. I want to, before I get into what the system that we built around this opportunity is about, I want to go ahead and sign into my account, and I want to show you guys what I've been able to do with this so far. Some of you know, like, I'm basically known for driving traffic. I drive a lot of I drive a lot of traffic to different opportunities, and so I've known my way around the internet, where to get traffic and what's the how does it work and how does it convert and whatnot. But anyways, you can see right here that I put in 49 BFFs, and that's basically reps, okay, people that want to actually build this business, okay. Up here at the very top, you can see that I've made $1,875, and that's just with the direct income, like the direct pay income that I brought in. This is the residual income that I've built up so far, $624 of residual income so far. So if you add those two up alone, that's well over $2,400, or yeah, that's about $2,500 right there that I brought in from the company so far with that. I also was able to hit the first bonus, which is the $2,500 bonus, which actually brings my income to $5,000 with this company in 12 days. So just kind of think about that, what I've been able to do in a short period of time, and then amplify that times, shoot, 100 or 1,000 here over the next couple of months. Because what I did was I put together a process, I put together a system that allows me to put people in this opportunity without even talking to them, which is powerful. There's people that get in these opportunities, they don't know how to market yet. You will learn. They don't know how to talk to people. They're not presenters. They don't know how to make videos. They don't know how to do any of this stuff to market their business, and they fail. So what I did was I simplified the process. I built an entire sales funnel around the re-opportunity to where all you got to do is plug into my traffic vendors, which you're going to gain access to. You order the traffic. You send it to your funnel, okay, that you're going to get a replicated funnel, an entire custom done-for-you website system. You send traffic to it and let the system do the work while you're in class learning exactly what to do. It's just that simple. You're on a webinar right now. Listen to me speak, because maybe somebody invited you out to this webinar. But did you know that this webinar and the button right below this video is coded to that person that brought them here? So if you decide to get in right now, if you decide to click the button right below this video and get in right now, get on the team, you're going to be getting in on my team, my teammates' team, my teammates' teammates' team, and their income's going to go up along with my income at the same time. So that's how powerful it is to have a system like that that's put in place. And I seen a void here where nobody actually built a system that was converting, or people having troubles having a system. Period. Like, it's so much technical things that could happen when you're building a system, and I decided to build it around it. But I want to show you. I guess I can go into. I want to show you this here. So these are like the bonuses that you hit here. You can see my legs here. whenever these turn to zeros, you hit the bonus. Like remember 50 reps, 100 reps, your legs have to be even, obviously, right? And so I'm going to be hitting a lot of these bonuses all at the same time within the next couple of days because my team's going to duplicate. This is actually the first of several days that and as you can see, this is all the people that I brought in so far, just really testing it out and, you know, yeah, just pushing it into the limit, I guess you can say. But this is what I've been able to do with the opportunity and what I built here, and I want to show you a couple of slides here. All right. Practically, what I'm doing here is I put together an entire system, and I want to go through exactly what it is. I do done-for-you traffic co-ops. I have done-for-you high-converting email follow-ups so you don't have to follow up with your leads. So you're not sitting there physically emailing your leads every single day and trying to figure out what type of emails you should send out to your leads. I've already got it done for you. As far as the done-for-you, like a done-for-you training sales team, these webinars, the webinars that we're doing right now, helps you to sell your prospects. We know how to get leads. We know how to get traffic. We have a high converting system. All we got to do is use it. Use the trainings. You're going to get access to our private members area, okay? A private done-for-you training back end. So you don't have to sit there and try to train your team. Your team's going to be trained by us in our trains that we have in the back end office. Also,
the text just now that asked you here, right?
Yeah. Who's that? Lyndon? Yeah. Cool. So basically, it's a turnkey business for your. It's basically a turnkey business. Okay. You're gonna get a capture page. Like I can go back here. This will be easier. You're gonna get your own capture page where you're gonna be capturing the leads. You're gonna have your own done for you marketing presentation. This is not the corporate one that they have. This is something that's custom for our system. You're gonna have your own follow-up system here. Okay, I put together 8 follow-ups for the system, and we'll continue to do more. We do a lot of lifestyle marketing, so you'll be able to gain access to that. We have a members area where all of the training is stored, where your teammates will gain access to the trainings. They can see the entire system. And throughout this video, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you that stuff here as well. But what I want you to do right now, okay, I want you to take action right now. Hit the button right below this video. Get in on the team. And what we're going to do in the next couple of minutes, actually in 10 minutes, we're going to go into some live training with the team. You're going to be on a live webinar with me in less than 10 minutes. And I'm going to show you we're actually going to do some live training with the team, okay? And that's what we're doing right now. Handing out some live training, helping you guys to get on board, and then more importantly, to start taking action right away. Does anybody on this panel have anything else that they want to cover here on this? Yeah.
I was going to mention too, Todd, for the small business loans, just for putting in an application, you get $50, even if it's approved or not, just for putting in the application.
That's awesome.
So there's so many other ways that you get paid, and I know they just released something to do with their travel line as well. I think it has to do with the cruises and different things like that, where they've increased the bonus or what you get paid based on your travel.
Okay.
Did you see that as well, Terrence? Have you seen that?
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to digest it all yet, so.
Yeah, there's so many things that are being released every day because they're wanting to make the company that much better. So, yeah, every day there's doing better things.
Oh, real quick, I wanted to walk them through on how to sign up because they get lost in the sauce. Hold up.
Oh, lost in the sauce phase.
So there's a button right below this video. All you gotta, if you can see my, oh yeah, we're gonna go over the contest here in a second. Yeah. So yeah, there's a button right here, and you're gonna click this button, Then you're gonna arrive on a page that looks exactly like this, and you're gonna hit the Get Started button. After you hit the Get Started button, it's gonna take you on a page like this. And the price to actually join Read right now is $49.95. That's it. Less than a cup of coffee per day. You can gain access to this entire to the Read opportunity, all of the benefits and everything that I have back here. Okay. So you're gonna get on this page. You're gonna put in your email address, your first name, last name, and you're gonna arrive on a page where you're gonna actually start to get on board. Okay. You're gonna pick out your card, type in all your information, your name, email, phone, all that kind of stuff, and then you'll be on the team here shortly. Okay. And so our job is to actually plug you into the group. Whenever your teammates get on board, like you guys are getting teammates on right now, put them in that Facebook group so that we can get them plugged into the system. Yeah, put them in that Facebook group. All right, so what else did I want to show you? I wanted to show you the system actually here live. So this is what you're gonna get. You're gonna get a page like similar to this. We're in the process of creating more pages, but we test them before we put them in the system. So that's why it takes a little bit longer. But this is the first page that we put back there. And as we send visitors to this page, they're going to be typing in an email address just like this. They're going to arrive on a page that looks like this. And this page right here, we call this a sandwich page. Just basically something that helps to warm up the lead before they actually see the real presentation. So they're going to watch this short 5-minute video. They're going to click this button because they want to know what the system is about and how it works. Islands. Now I put together entire, because of the fact that, let me pause this. My internet mark. Anyways, this is the entire presentation that I put together. I think I took a trip when I was in Hawaii. I actually took a helicopter ride, so I got some footage there, and I put it inside of the sales video. And that's exactly what we do. We do lifestyle marketing. We help you to leverage our success so that you can have your success. And then we're going to teach you how to take that success and roll it into, I call it rolling the profits, where you're going to take that income and you're going to turn it into more income with the strategies that we teach you, okay? But it's a real simple process. Your prospects are going to get on this page and they're going to know exactly what to do. Step number 1, they need to sign up for Read. They're going to click this button. The button's going to be coded to you, all right? Once they join the team, obviously they need to go to step number 2, which is to activate their system. Okay, if they want the entire system, this sales video, the entire process, the capture page, everything, they need to go ahead and do step number 2. So they're going to do that. And the very next thing, that if they have any type of questions whatsoever, I got the system set up to where if they have questions, they're going to hit this button right here, and it's going to go straight to your profile, and they can ask you questions right away. That way, anybody that's kind of like on the fence and needs more info or wants to know if this is real and the people connected to this is real, they can hit this button and actually start talking to you right away off the inbox. Okay, off your Facebook. So if I click this right now, obviously this is my link, and it'll go straight to my Facebook profile, and they can just send me a message right away. Very, very powerful stuff. So if you're running traffic to the system, not only can they sign up right away on autopilot, but they can also ask you questions right away. And that lead, we call that we call those hot leads, obviously, because they're right on their presentation. They've already seen their presentation, and they're ready to take action. But they need to know that if this thing is real, and if the people are real, and is the opportunity real? Are you making money? That kind of stuff. Okay, so that's how simple it is. You just click that button right underneath this video. You're gonna arrive on a page that looks similar to this. Hit the Get Started button. You're gonna arrive on a page like this. By the way, it's $49.95 now, and as you can see, it's $39.95 per month after that. Okay, so it's only $40 a month, but up front it's $50, basically $49.95, $50. Okay, I've never seen a system where newbies, complete newbies, are making significant amount of money, getting a lot of people in this opportunity because of the price point of this company. So it's like extremely cheap to get on board. We're not asking for $200 or $300. It's only $49. Actually $50 to get started. It's real simple. Click the button, pay the $50, get on board. plug you in. You're going to get into training here in the next, I'm just going to say about 7 minutes. We're giving you 7 minutes right now to get on board and to join us so we can get into training so I could teach you some stuff in the training session. And yes, the training session will be recorded. So if you have any questions or you can't make the training session, it will be recorded for the members only, obviously. Does anybody on this panel have any questions for me?
Everything looks good.
Okay, so I'm going to go, we're going to wait for them. We're going to give them 6 minutes to get on board right now. So if you're on the fence right now, just get in. If you've been watching and seeing me put in like 5, 6, 7 people in a day, just get in. If you want to learn how to do that, just get in. There's so many different reasons why you need to get in. I don't think I need to explain every single one of them other than, look, you're going to get training that people pay me thousands of dollars for that. And just to prove that to you, I can log into my PayPal account. I want to tell you guys, like, look, the result's not typical. I just transferred over 4,000 from my PayPal account. So, but I think I got something like 14,000 still left in there. Yeah, I just transferred over. You can see it. It says bank transfer to bank 4,000, and then I still got 8,000 left and plus 6. So people pay me on a consistent basis, significant amounts of money. This month I have not been working the business that much. What are we? Day 6. So it's only at $100 a day. But if I go, I could show you the quarterly income. I think, yeah, this is a new quarter, right? Yeah, this is a new quarter. If I show you the yearly income, like when you were looking at the sales video, some of you seen the income that I brought in for the yearly, and it's like 177, might be 78 now. Yeah, 178,681 for the entire year so far, and still, we still got a couple of months left in the year, but I'll probably reach something like 190,000, maybe 200,000 just in my PayPal account. I've marketed with other programs before. Like if I show you my monthly stats, if I go here, I'll show you 7,000 in January. 13,000 in February. March was really heavy. I had 45,000 in March. April I had 52,000. So you're not learning from somebody that doesn't know what they're doing and hasn't done it before. You can see this is my account. If I go up here, it says Todd up here. Okay, this is my account. But again, results not typical. I've been marketing online for the past 6 years. And what you're getting right now is really, you're cutting the curb, and you're getting my technology, the way that I build my sales funnel. You're basically getting a replica of my funnel to basically replicate my success. So if you want to learn how to recruit better, you want to have a sales funnel that helps you recruit better, you might want to get on board so you can get that funnel. That's all I got to say. So we're just going to wait for them. We got like 3 more minutes for you guys to get on board. To finish getting on board. I just want to say welcome to the new members that got on board today. We got about 7 new members today that just hopped on board. So congratulations and welcome aboard to those 7 new members here.
Welcome. This system makes it so much easier. Oh my gosh. It's just, they don't understand.
Yeah, it's kind of hard. Like when you don't have a good presentation, it's like pulling teeth trying to explain. Because it leaves all the explaining for you to do. Like the corporate videos, they do a good job of talking about the products because they want to sell the products more. But us, we want to more so put people in the business and build it.
Yeah. Yeah, but both of it's good. Once you get in, you definitely want to utilize the products and stuff like that. That's sustainability in your, business for sure.
Well, I'm in there like swimwear. Yeah, Todd reminds me of Superman. but LG has it. So that's it. I'm just trying to see if you guys have any questions. Go ahead and pop them in the box right now, and I'll try to answer them in the next 2 minutes while we wait for those other people to finish getting on board.
Oh gosh.
Somebody was negative here. Okay, I'll just go ahead and delete that.
Man, this Google Hangout is like so the bomb. I'm all the way at the movies with Google Hangout on my phone. It's working really, really good. That's why I love working, on the internet.
Somebody just asked how much traffic did it run before getting sales. The other day, actually today, I ran. It's about 200 clicks. 200 clicks. I had a conversion into read. So. What about the contest? How do you access the funnel? Hey, Mr. Foster, I think you're on our team, right? Yes, it should be pinned all the way at the top of the the Facebook group. So you can just go to the top and then access that. How much traffic did it take for you to run before getting a sale? I think it's a little bit of lag. I answered that question. I said it took me 200 clicks off cold traffic to get a sale. Now, if I'm running it from my list, it's going to be significantly different because that traffic is warm and it's going to convert right away. So one sale per 200 clicks is what I've seen.
That's good. That's not too bad. But then continue to keep running, just sending your people to this Hangouts and stuff like that. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it'll warm because it's cold traffic again. Even though I got it to convert right away off cold traffic, you still got to warm traffic up. You can't just let it sit on your list. It's like picking up the phone book and calling a bunch of people. You got to warm yourself up to them. You can't just get on there and start trying to sell them like you're in the pursuit of happiness or something, right? So you got to warm them up. You got to send them to Hangouts like this to help to ease them over or to help them understand what it is, because they'll get on several of these Hangouts and not do anything whatsoever. But I think we're out of time right now, and so I'm actually going to turn the screen over and I'm just going to say goodbye to all those people here. Yeah, I wanted to say goodbye to everybody. Thanks for actually coming out. For those of you that actually took action and you are on board and you're ready to get to training, we're getting ready to go into training right now. Okay, so if you need to go into the Facebook group, I'm getting ready to post the link to the GoToWebinar meeting. Okay, so we can go get on that Hangout and then we'll go into some training right away. Okay. Does that sound good? Go ahead and type in the box right below if that sounds good. And for those of you that say like, oh, this is not really professional, like, why do we need to sit up here in suits and ties trying to explain to you what this business is about, right? We don't need to do that because it's called a home business. And in a home business, we're not going to be sitting up here in suits and ties and trying to impress you. We're telling you what the business is about. If you want to sit up in your house in a suit and tie and make money, that's totally up to you. Okay? And that's all I have to say about that. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. You can hear me, right? Like everybody else is muted, right?
Yeah, I can hear you. But for that, I've done Google Hangouts at the pool. I've done Google Hangouts from the beach. we want to show you the lifestyle, guys. If you want a job and a suit and tie, well, yeah, you can do that. But I mean,
Right.
we want to be able to work from home. If you want to be in your pajamas, you can do it. It doesn't matter.
I'm
And
going to the movies at 10 o'clock at night. Well, 9 o'clock, you know.
see, Kim is on the move there.
There you go.
Right, my
Thank
puppy
you.
never hang out of them.
Huh?
Yes. My puppy she gets in the screaming every hangout. She says never left out. They can't do that at a job.
Nope.
You guys
I
want
just,
you guys want to learn some Instagram training?
Yes, I do.
yes.
All right, Instagram.
Well, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here. It's been great. Todd, thank you so much. And the only reason I'm here, though, is because of Todd, because he was trying to tell me to move it earlier, and I wouldn't let him, so I had to come before he actually spilled the beans. You're welcome. All right, guys, thank you.
Ciao, Kim.
Bye. Ciao.
Okay. Cool beans. But yes, all right. So the link is cool. It's ready. I'm gonna post it in the Facebook group now. Yeah, my computer's acting silly. All right, cool. Like I said, this is something that we do for our teammates. Is we do a lot of training. So Monday nights we do a lot of training. So again, looking forward to connecting with you. Welcome everybody to the team, and I think that's it. I'm just gonna close down this Google Hangout. You guys have anything else to say?
No, that's it. Great hangout, Todd. Thank you so much. Always so much value, and it's such an honor to be working with you.
All right.